A lot of people don't know why coffee gives them energy. Now, the reason coffee gives you energy in the morning, which is when most people drink it, is that caffeine is what's called an alkaloid poison. The coffee plant and many other plants produce caffeine as a pesticide. So caffeine is produced by some plants, not only the coffee plant, but it's produced to kill bugs and to kill competing foliage where, say, the coffee plant will drop its coffee pods around itself to kill and spoil the soil so that other plants can't grow. And this is why you get a big burst of energy when you're drinking your coffee, because when that poison enters your system, you have what's called the fight or flight reaction. It's actually called the fight, flight, or freeze reaction, but it involves a huge burst of glucose, which is your sort of energy source, and it can be also a food source as well. And that glucose is stored in your liver. So anytime you activate the fight or flight system, you force a communication to your liver by which it excretes and squishes out this big surge of glucose called glycogen, which is sugar. And there's other sort of metabolic modifications if you're poisoned. One of them is a faster heart rate, because your body wants to get rid of that poison. So of course it wants a faster heart rate to speed things up, to start putting the poison into your bowel or into your bladder. And that's why a lot of people have like quick bowel movements after coffee, because the body is so afraid of the caffeine, it wants to initiate like a quick bowel evacuation to try and make way for, or just get rid of the poison altogether. A lot of people don't understand that coffee gives you this energy surge and also shuts off your hunger, because it initiates a fight or flight reaction, and that is your body spending energy that you don't really have to deal with the coffee poison. Like getting energy from coffee is the exact same thing as getting energy because you were chased by a pit bull. Like no one in the morning would actively go aggravate a pit bull and then make that pit bull chase them down the road just so that they get this big burst of energy. And if they did, it wouldn't be hard for them to understand that if they were to keep doing that, where the energy is getting extracted out of them, sure, they're jacked up at the end of the pit bull chase, but you can't do that every morning, because eventually you're going to get exhausted. And this is how coffee drinkers usually end up feeling every morning without their coffee, is they feel absolutely exhausted, because that's what they've been doing. They've been doing something that brings energy and extracts energy out of them while believing it's putting energy into them. Like caffeine gives you energy like a loan gives you wealth. Doesn't make any sense, and eventually you have to pay it back. And a lot of coffee drinkers never ever want to recover and pay back the energy that they've been draining out of their body through this quick fix energy production system. And this is sort of the dangers or the foundation of ill health in a lot of people's lives. Doctors never ask anybody about the coffee that they're drinking, and that can go a long way to keeping people sick, because eventually you will get very tired, you will get very, very ill drinking coffee absolutely every morning, because it actually sucks energy out of you while giving absolutely nothing back. So think about that with your morning coffee ritual. Very important, maybe what's making you sick. This is Jason Christoff signing off. Thank you for listening.